Good morning, guys. So I'm immediately gonna start with my hair because I hate how I look right now and my hair has been kind of dying. So what we're gonna do, instead of washing it, I'm gonna gel it into on my days. Okay, probably like a side part, either bun or half up, half down. I think basically what I use to do my hair, I know I'm going straight into it, is I use Eco Style. This one's the argan oil one, and I also have like the olive oil one. I think I'm kind of tempted to do like a half up, half down because I haven't really done that in a while and I think it can be cute. I really like gelling my hair back. I think it looks super cute. Honestly, I think this is looking alright. We're just gonna tie it here for now. Doing my hair actually stresses me out a little bit. Oh, I thought my window was open. If my windows are open, like I swear literally everyone can hear what I'm saying and it's not good. Not that I say anything, like, you know, but still cute. Yeah, I made some iced coffee. It's a lovely day today. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. Let's do our hair before I jump out the window. I'm kind of thinking of doing side parting again, and then I'm just gonna basically get a ton of gel and just gel it back. That's basically, I can't really describe it. It's kind of trial and error. Oh goodness, that does not, oh goodness, oh goodness. This does stress me out a tad bit, if you can tell. And then we get this little brush, like small one, just to like really, I just get little bobby pins. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this one. Yippee skippy. So we're gonna start with our skincare. I need to buy more niacinamide because there's literally like none left. So we're gonna skip that step and then we're gonna go with CeraVe moisturizing cream. Okay, now I can actually talk to you guys after that whole shebang with my hair. Full disclosure, so I don't start uni for another few weeks and I feel like once uni starts I might be like really stressed to talk about it. But yeah, I just thought I would share some tips on fashion school, things you need to know before you go into fashion school. Okay guys, before we get on with the video, I wanted to introduce today's sponsor. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce their name, but I think it's Ouder. And they sent over a pair of shoes that I'm gonna do an unboxing of and then wear at the end of this video. So Ouder specializes in high quality sneakers and platform clogs, and the style of shoe that they sell I've literally never seen before and I absolutely love it. Especially as a fashion student, I'm literally in love with these shoes. I think they're so funky, so cool. I'm gonna put the website kind of up so you guys can take a look at the different types of things they offer. They also have some Mary Jane shoes and they have different textiles on each of the shoes and different styles. Their website is also really cool because they have a blog and they have loads of reviews and photos on there as well. They have free shipping and a 30-day return. I was so excited about this collaboration, so without further ado, let's open the box. Full disclosure, I have opened it before and I've actually worn them out and some of those photos will probably be on my Instagram. I think the packaging is so cool too. I don't know, it's like a drawer that you take out. So first of all, they also sent over 2 pairs of socks, which is so cute. And they're like frilly, I don't know, very coquette. So if we just take them out, they've got these like frilly edges on them. And the pattern is also really nice. And they also sent some in black. That is so cute. I did not know they were gonna send that over. So the pair of shoes that I got were some of the Mary Jane shoes. They're called the Smile Phantom Canvas and this is what they look like. They are so cool. The bottom of the shoe is also really cool. But yeah, this is what they look like. So essentially you have this strap that you like wrap around your ankle. One of the reasons I chose this is because of the textiles of it. I love the little frayed edges everywhere. That's so cute to me. One thing to be aware about with these shoes is they do come up large, so I would size down. My favorite thing is just this part of the shoe. It's so bulky and like funky. I don't know, it's so different to anything I've seen before. Yeah, these are super cool. I love them so much. I'm literally gonna wear them all the time and I'm gonna wear them at the end of this video, kind of do my outfit based off these shoes. I'm just in love with them. Like I'm so obsessed and they're not even that expensive. Even though the designer shoes, they're still quite affordable for what you get. So I'm obsessed with them. I just love that it's like a normal shoe. I just love that they sell like sneakers and things but with such a twist to them, and I've literally never seen anything like this before. I know I've said that so many times, but that's why I'm obsessed with them, because I love seeing new things. They're also really comfortable. So yeah, thank you to Ouder for sponsoring today's video. I'm obsessed with these shoes. Make sure to check out their website, which will be linked in my description. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Guys, my camera died. That's really great. I will switch back to my camera at some point in this video, but I do have to let it charge a bit. So yeah, just as I'm getting ready, I'm gonna tell you guys some tips that I've learned from my first year at fashion school. I obviously go to school in England, and so it might be different for like an American school or somewhere else. It also kind of depends on each uni as well. Like not all English unis are the same, but I'm just gonna kind of be trying my best to give you some advice based on my experience. I do also have like a pros and cons video that has some tips as well in it if you guys want to go check that out. This is also kind of uni in general, I would say, but obviously I went to like kind of a different type of uni than some of my friends, for example, like not a typical one. The first thing I would say, I might start with like general uni things and then go into when it's most fashion specific. The first one is kind of like basis for everything, like school as well, not even just uni, but your friends will change. Like you're probably gonna meet some friends in freshers and it's gonna be all great and it's gonna be super fun and you're gonna be like, oh my god, these are my uni friends, like I found some people. And the thing is, like, fresher friends are so important because you're all there first time. It's scary. I really don't know anything about like other countries, but in terms of the UK, freshers is just like the first week where people go out partying and stuff. What I wouldn't do is like go to all the events because a lot of them just like there's so much money for kind of something you could do the same thing with outside of uni. But yeah, I would just say to value those friendships, but don't be stressed out if they start to change. Your friends from first year will also change, especially with like accommodation and things. If you're living with some people in first year accommodation, that can create some tension. You just have to get used to it. Like there's always kind of drama in that department. I commute to uni, so I didn't even experience that, and I was actually super scared like commuting in because I was expecting to be like the odd one out and everyone else was going to be in accommodation. There ended up actually being quite a few people at my uni who commute, but I would also not stress out if you are commuting and you're stressed that everyone else is going to be in accommodation and make friends that way, because to be honest, a lot of people don't make like really close friends with their flatmates. Like some people do, but I know that like in different experiences, like sometimes people don't even talk to their flatmates. I honestly just wouldn't stress out too much about friendships because everybody's in the same boat. That's one thing that's really good about uni. Everybody is literally in the same boat, at least in freshman year. So in that sense, it's like easier to make friends almost because everybody wants to make friends. It's not like anyone's going there with the intention of like not speaking to anybody. I mean, maybe, but I think most people want to make friends. Like nobody wants to be alone and lonely at uni, which is why freshers is a really great way to make friends. But you don't necessarily have to go to all the events. You can just go to things on your own with people that you've met. And I would definitely get the social media of people like straight away and just try talking to them. Most people are going to be friendly, and if they're not, honestly, that tells you that they're not going to be a good friend. So you don't want them in your life anyways. I don't really know if this has any order. I'm just reading off my notes of what I've written. My next tip would be to get on the good side of your tutors, professors. For my uni, it's not like we had lectures or anything. It was basically more like classes, a bit more personal because my uni is a bit smaller, and so they would like know who you are, which meant that you really had to get on the good side because they're just like they're more willing to help you. If you're on the good side, it's gonna make it easier for you to then get connections and network with your tutors. I think people often forget, like especially in fashion school, your tutors have probably been in the industry, which means they have connections, and if you get on the good side, you might be able to contact some of those connections that they have, and it's just a really good way to kind of climb up the ladder. Your tutors are just going to be more willing to help you outside of uni as well. And by good side, I mean like just don't be late, do your work, like basic things. For my uni, they were super strict on attendance and lateness and everything, and I know it's not like that for a lot of unis. I really don't know about other unis, but I feel like in fashion school it's easier to tell when somebody skips because everything's practical. Not everything, but like it's much more like studio based rather than lecture based. First of all, it's like essential that you go in because it's not like you can catch up on a lecture later on, and just use the resources that you have anyways. Like don't skip class, guys. You are paying for uni, like you're paying so much money to go to this uni. You may as well use all the resources that you have. I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it to skip and stuff. The next tip kind of goes with my first one, and it's that everybody gets FOMO. If you can't go to like all the clubbing events or you can't always hang out, etc., don't stress about it. FOMO, like it's gonna most likely go away after the first month of uni. I feel like everybody gets big FOMO like the first week because you want to go to all the freshers events, etc. Like you don't want to be left out. Trust me, it's gonna go away. And also I would definitely focus more on your studies than like going out all the time and trying to please everybody. There's gonna be some people that might be like, oh, you never go out. Honestly, in my opinion, like it's just so much more worth it to focus on your studies studies, but time manage. Like, you need to time manage because it's important to do the things you love as well, and if that's going out, then you should go out. Like, I love going out and I've time managed where I can do that every once in a while, but I don't really like doing it every week anyways, and also just don't have time for that. It's really a balance. You don't want to just focus on your studies and not have any fun because that's gonna be boring. I literally forgot to do my brows. What the heck? Anyways, it's literally a balance. I feel like this is similar with school, except with uni, it's a bit more up to you. Like, you need to have the discipline to tell yourself no sometimes, instead focus on your work. I think something that really helped me is literally just thinking about all the money that I'm spending on this education. Like, I'm recognizing my privilege to be able to go to fashion school even, and to be able to go to uni and spend money on education. That's just where I stand with it, and I really just don't think it's worth it to sacrifice your grades for like one night of fun. So it's really just about time management. My next tip would be to meal plan and like budget on groceries and stuff. So many people I know from uni just order in like every night, and I'm like, honestly, up to you, but that is so much money that's just going on to food, which, like, obviously ordering in is so delish, like I love it, but like, I don't know, it was kind of a shock to me when I went into uni and I saw so many people doing that, because like the stereotype is literally like student meals being ramen and like crackers, like not being able to afford anything, and then everybody was just ordering in using their student loan. I don't know, I feel like you're gonna regret that. It's just better to budget your money, like even if it doesn't seem that deep. I think meal prep is a really useful skill to learn in uni instead of just spending so much money on ordering in. Like, just buy some groceries, it's gonna be so much cheaper, and you can just learn to cook like really quick meals or get microwave meals. Again, that's just my tip, it's up to you. This one's so cliche, but it's so true. Don't cram. I think especially for fashion design, it's like impossible to even cram because your work will literally suffer so much. It's not like writing an essay in one night. You literally have to make something. Also, anything can happen. There's been so many times where I thought I could cram and then I accidentally sew the wrong thing, and you have to unpick it and then you have to re-sew it, and it just takes so much time. You're literally gonna regret it if you cram. You need to time manage it so well. You'll see a difference with like how much effort and how much time you put into it and how much you love the project. Just make sure that what you're making is something that you like, because I feel like your work will be better if it's something that you like. But that kind of brings me on to my next thing of like, don't compare your work to other people. This can be general, but it's starting to get a bit more fashion specific. Comparison is literally going to kill creativity. Everybody has their own thing, something that makes them special, and that's what's important. Like, that's you. That's what makes you different to other people. You can't compare your work to other people. You are going to start to hate your work. I did this all the time, and it's very difficult at school because you have mannequins everywhere with everyone's work on it. There's people who are like 25 and there's people who are my age, and some are better. Most were probably better, but if you're comparing yourself and you're not focusing on your own work, first of all, it's taking your mind away from your own work and your own creation, but it's also just gonna make you less sure of like who you are. And that's the most important thing in fashion, is you expressing your own identity through your work, because that's what's gonna make you special. It's not necessarily all about like how good your work is. Obviously your work needs to be good, but let's face it, with the right materials and resources, anyone can make a pair of pants. What actually makes it different is your creativity and what you put into it. That's what I would focus on the most. Like, yes, you need to know how to sew and you need to be good at it. That's like how you're gonna progress, but that's really not the most important thing. Another kind of tip, this one's a bit of a warning actually, you're gonna get work over summer break and breaks in general. I don't know about other unis over breaks. Oh my god, my eyelash color just freaking broke. Guys, genuinely, what? Oh my gosh, guys, she broke. Anyways, yeah, this is just a warning. Like, if you go away for summer, at least for my uni, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other unis, you get work over summer, or you're made to do an internship. So next year, second years in their summer, they have to do an internship, so I actually have to start looking for one. Yeah, I still haven't even finished all my summer work. I actually have quite a lot to do. Maybe that's what I'm stressed about, and I would honestly just start on it early. It's not worth stressing out all summer. Like, trust me, take it from me. That kind of links onto my other tip, which is to start looking for internships early. First of all, it is first come first serve, and also it's just adds less stress. I did not do this and I'm very stressed now, so please learn from my mistakes and look for your internships early. Okay, I have a few more tips. This one is, oh my god, I can't speak while I'm doing my eyeliner. Hold up. My tip is to save up for materials. You're obviously gonna need to spend money on like lots of different things when starting uni or fashion school. Like if you're going into accommodation, then you have to spend money on that. But for fashion school, you don't get given anything. You have to spend your own money on your fabrics, on zippers, on sewing materials. Like you don't get pins, you don't get thread, you basically don't get anything. At least that was my experience with my uni. You have to spend most things. Like the only thing we got was some thread. There's some at uni, but like you're not meant to take it all, you know. Watercolors, pencils, pens, everything you have to spend. Your sketchbooks also. So if you're planning to go into an art degree or a fashion degree, you have to account for that as well. And I'm pretty sure the equivalent for other courses would be like textbooks and stuff. Okay, another tip is to use your uni resources as much as possible. I know I kind of said this a little bit, but even if you're not doing fashion design, use your library resources, things like that, as much as you can. Again, as I said, you're paying for these resources and they should be free to you. And in art school, a lot of the time you get access to like other areas of expertise. I don't really know how to word it. Like at my uni, we have the opportunity to learn how to do like typography and things like that and use those machines. I myself actually haven't even done the induction on that, but I would really recommend doing it as early as possible, because if you have the resources, you may as well use them and they might be useful down the line. And you can also add to your like list of skills as well. Yeah, I have one more tip for you guys, and that is to also invest in good materials. Not only do you need to save up to buy your materials in general, what fabrics you use and what materials you use can actually affect your grade. The better the quality, the better your grade, kind of. Like not fully, but it will make it easier to get a better grade. I remember my first project, I really didn't want to spend that much money, and so I went for cheaper fabrics and it just didn't look as nice. I was not as happy with the result, because you also kind of have to think about your projects, like what you're gonna do with them as well. Some people try to like sell them. Okay guys, we're now back with my camera. I'll basically try and choose what to wear now. I do have this skirt that I've been meaning to wear, and I just want to maybe try and style that. So I'm just gonna put it on. I also have some black leg warmers which I feel like could go with it. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. That's what the skirt looks like, so I need to know like what to put on top. I'm gonna be wearing one of these. I think I'm gonna go for the white one that they sent over. Literally so cute. They've got like the ruffles and things. This is what I've gone with so far, and then I'm gonna put the shoes on and the leg warmers on and see how I like it. This is a fit that I've gone with, and I'm not really sure about it. I think it's kind of cute though. Oh, I know what will link it back in if I have a bag which is like cream colored like that. Okay guys, this is the final fit. So I added the bag, the mithy, I have the shoes. I don't know if that's a look. I do think my hair up is cute, but I'm gonna bring a hairband in case I want to turn it into like a bun. Let me just show you guys the vision. Like that's cute, right? That's cute. Final fit, final fit. This will be on my Instagram, by the way, which will be down in the description and on the screen right now. Go follow it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm gonna do a little photo shoot now.